work stuff. There's like
turn that goddamn thing off.
Jesus Christ. It's,
turn off Google.
Shout out to the 1800 watching in here tonight. Thank you, everybody.
I heard you calling out my pool. You don't even. I heard you saying you didn't even want a pool and that your house is better than mine.
You're on a main thoroughfare.
Where I live, you'd have to drive a couple of miles to see a traffic light. Every intersection around me is stop signs. I'm in a very rural part of Florida. The fact that you think there's traffic day and night is insane.
There is about a mile from stop sign to stop sign. People can speed for a mile. I sped down that fucking block. And what you don't understand is that they're building strip malls all around the block from you, and there's going to be traffic coming in and out all the time.
In what year will that happen?
According to my sources, it'll start at the end of this year and then keep going. You know they're building this place up like crazy, don't you?
They are. It's a growing area. But the fact that you think that the location of my house, which is right out in Freshwater Canal, is a bad look, and also across from a golf course. The fact that you think that's a bad location is insane. There's very little traffic there.
I never said it was a bad house. I said that I didn't really like the colors. I said that you were 100 square feet more than me, and you have a lanai and a pool. Even my Uber driver said, we realize they're building a strip mall. This is not going to be good in a couple of years. There's going to be a lot of traffic coming through here.
By the way, I don't mind if there's a gas station near my house. Or a convenience store. That's fine with me. I'd actually enjoy that, I think.
But, you know, hey, your house looks exactly like mine.
I know. We bought the same house in the same neighborhood, and now we're arguing about it. What's going on here?
Oh, Carl, I also found out that we are exactly 1.4 miles away from each other.
You're doing a lot of research on this, John.
Yes. Yes.
Should I be nervous about this?
Good afternoon, Stuttering John Edward Melendez fans. That's right, we do have a major update in the lawsuit. Some of you may be happy, some of you may be sad. I'll get right into that in the first clip. We also know that NerdCon 2 is among us, and I received a long text message from my good buddy Casey Armstrong. He did procure a box truck, a real box truck, not a truck that has an open back. And we can go. Now, here's the issue. I just text Carl, and I said, we got the details for NerdCon. We'll probably be up there Saturday night. You know, KC and I, we want to stop by Turning Stone Casino Friday night. And then we also have to pick up big old Uncle Phil Elmore. He doesn't know he's going yet, but I told KC that he's going to have to wrestle him out of that house there and bring old Phil Elmore up to NerdCon 2. Now, this is not 100% certain, but I do want to see what Carl's saying. Carl wrote back to me. I'll read exactly what he wrote. Let's see. Green room is for performers only. And I had previously wrote, got all the NerdCon details. Is that bully dues payer going to attack me in the green room? Do I need security? I ain't looking for that smoke. And then he wrote, green room is for performers only. Translation, you're not invited into the green room. That means that I told them, and there's no way I'm sitting in general population, can't do it. And if they don't want me at NerdCon, then I won't go. But if I do get the okay, I don't want to disturb the dues payer and their big performance there. I'm sure it's going to be a great time. But I did hear that a bunch of channels are going to be pirating the live stream. And I did hear that Dabbletown USA on YouTube is going to pirate all the streams. They don't care, they said, because they're not monetized. They don't give a fuck. And then I think that guy Kevin is going to pirate it as well. And he may be actually offering some commentary to it. I want to see the original content. I like to see what an actual performer gives me. I don't want it filtered down by anyone else. So we'll see how that goes. All right, so let's get into the first clip. And it will deal with the lawsuit. And I know the dues payer last night was talking about it again incessantly. But here we go. Let's see what the dues payer is saying here.
that he's making up with Vince, the lawyer.
That's not what I heard.
Well, I'm just telling you what I've heard on my end.
So you're saying, Shuli, that this whole Vince lawsuit thing is just a big nothing?
I don't know why Phil Russo attacks me all the time. I'm his biggest fan. I say Phil shouldn't be the producer. I think he should be up front with everyone else. Put Phil in the front. Forget the producing. That's not your cup of tea. But have Phil up front. But he seems to always want to attack me.
I'm just saying. I heard they're looking. They're settling on a number maybe, and then everything will be squashed. So
deals are being made. Have you heard my theory on?
Well, Dewspair, that's what a lawsuit is. The courts generally can't make someone physically do something. They tell us this term specific performance, meaning if I win a lawsuit, he has to do something physically. No, generally that could be compared to slavery, where he would have to be my butler, which is part of the negotiations somewhat, if you're in there. Now, what I don't understand is this. Yes, I told you that I reached out to John Edward Melendez. He came back with I want all your insurance information. Then he said, and I don't know if I said this last time, but I'll say it now. I want a third party to mediate us. So then I said to my attorney, go ahead and do it. And then she wrote me. Let's see what she wrote. That John has used some guy, Mark. And now I don't know who this is. And I don't know if the guy's an attorney. But in reality, you know what they came to the table with? And Dewspair, this may surprise you. They said, well, initially, we're gonna have a counterclaim against you, which I expect John Edward to do. And then you drop your suit, we'll drop ours. No, it's not going to work that way. I did not file this lawsuit as a joke. I don't really speak about it on here, but lest anyone think that it's a joke, it never would be. You see how serious the allegations are. You see how serious the damage is to me professionally, not in terms of the show. I'm talking about professionally. And I never knew John did this. And I never would have known but for him actually doing something else. And my attorney's coming to me saying, did you know that this was actually publicized? And I don't think he ever retracted. In fact, I don't want to publicize it even more, but they were telling me that it was still up. Even after the lawsuit was filed, he never took it down. Now, we know publicly that my lawsuit relates to defamation of my business character, which is a different type of standard in New York. I went through that before, defamation per se. Therefore, the damages are assumed if we prove that it is defamation per se, and it clearly is. So next we have to figure out, now John's backtrack. You know when John came out with that big smug saying, I fooled you, I lied to you, I never got fired. And now he's claiming publicly that he got fired and he had to work to get it reinstated. Again, that could all be an act. We have to be able to separate fact and fiction. This could all be a joke. The only time you really have to tell the truth is when you're under oath. If you're saying something here, it could be a joke, it could be written, it could be script. You don't know. It could be satire. But either way, Dewspair, that's what a lawsuit does. A lawsuit gets settled by someone doing something and agreeing to drop the lawsuit. If there is a settlement, obviously you will know because we have to make it public to the court. We don't have to say the terms of the settlement, but if there was one, you would know. Now, here's the issue. John Edward came into that negotiation believing that I was just going to drop the lawsuit for zero. Drop the lawsuit because he's claiming that he's going to make counterclaims. I expect John Edward to make a counterclaim. I would expect nothing less from the Duke. Knowing the Duke, I would expect him to make a frivolous counterclaim. For any reason, for anything, I'm willing and able to do that. I already committed to this. I would never risk my livelihood, someone else's livelihood, our law licenses, to do a joke. What he did wasn't a joke. He can make all the jokes he wants, but I heard that it was still up there, which I don't even want to check. I let the attorneys handle it. But right now, I don't know how. Well, let's go on with this.
What Vince will take as a settlement?
Go ahead.
Lips on his shoe.
Go ahead.
John's YouTube.
Wow. So he owns John's YouTube, and everything John makes, he gets a cut of.
And everything he made. Back catalog.
This is what I don't understand. How the fuck did people get into the negotiations in terms of access? Because these are such wild accusations that I have no idea how they know potential terms. There has been nothing solidified yet. But of course, John's biggest asset right now is his show, the money that it generates, the money that it's going to generate. He never did it in a corporation. We know that. My attorneys told me that. So that's his personal income right there. And yeah, one potential is what they're saying. Nothing has been resolved yet. Nothing has even been offered yet. But I don't know how these motherfuckers are getting the information.
Wow. Then John's done. Like unless the number is $500, John's done.
John wouldn't be done. In fact, let's just say in a hypothetical situation, because I've had this happen before, where you take equity interest in a defendant's business, meaning you get shares in the corporation, you get a piece of whatever they're making, but you put it in the agreement that they can't just say, well, I'm quitting or I'm starting another one. You have to make it very clear if and when that type of deal is made. And I've made it before, and I do have ownership in channels, ownership in businesses because of that. In fact, when you represent a company that's going public, the company can give the attorney ethically and legally compensation based upon equity, meaning they can give you stock for your work. And a lot of attorneys do that. Sometimes the stock, a lot of times it goes nowhere, but in rare occasions, it does go in the right direction for both the corporation and the attorney. So absolutely, in theory, I could potentially resolve this case for a large percentage, and it would have to be a large percentage of John's future income. If he can't generate enough income right now to make a valid settlement offer, then there's no offer. We proceed on. And he knows what's next with regard to that. And you all know what's next with regard to that. What he did in terms of the fraudulent transfer, they call it avoidable transfer here in New York, subjected whoever he transferred any assets to, and it just doesn't have to be his house, any assets that are not covered by certain laws, meaning that I can't attach to them if we were to be successful in the lawsuit. So there is serious negotiations going on, but lest anyone think that this case will settle for something nominal, it's not going to happen ever.
Yep.
Didn't he talk about today how he didn't have money to pay for his
$740.
And we're going to get into that too. John Aaron Melendez kicked off his iPod or his iPad, his MacBook Pro, sorry, and broke the damn screen. And now I'm getting concerned because he didn't even have $700 to repay for the screen. He said he had to charge it. So that concerns me. Remember that the laws regarding fraudulent conveyance are very strict. And if he's transferring assets out to the point where there is no money to pay for the screen, then we're in trouble. Then perhaps I don't want a piece of that business that he's doing. Again, this is all speculation. I don't know any of this to be true.
Right.
Oh, thanks for the $2. Dookie, 12.5 million, one super chat at a time. I have no idea what that means.
It's amazing how everybody else knows what that means, but he's the only one who doesn't.
Well, he doesn't. He doesn't because he doesn't lie. So he really doesn't know what that means. And you better take his word for what it's worth.
I'm stupid, don't you know?
Yeah.
I'm sure you saw all 3.5 hours of potato soup last night, Shuli. And I'm sure you saw the last 5 minutes where I played a clip of John from January laughing at Vince, the thought of Vince the lawyer suing Carl for exactly what Vince the lawyer is suing John for.
Oh, that's fantastic. Was it as much of a laughing matter yesterday as it was when John was laughing about it beforehand?
No, he enjoyed it much more in January, the thought of Vince the lawyer suing somebody, taking someone's home in Cape Coral, even.
What not, Chaser? Stuttering John and Vince the lawyer, Carr and Cliff, me happy.
I didn't know Lori was super chatting into the dues pair.
There's our monkey.
Thanks for the $2. Did you fax the QC? What's that? To your mom or?
QC is the quick claim deed that John Edward executed, and I had my attorneys give me the law regarding quick claim deeds. Quick claim deed means that you transfer all your interest in real property. Real property means actual property for which there's a house on. That's called real property. Compare that to personal property, which is something that you can detach from a house. So his real property was conveyed via quit claim deed while he's living with his mom on Long Island. And the issue is they're saying, did you forge her name? In Florida, on a quit claim deed, you don't have to have the transferee's, that's Mrs. Melendez's signature on it. You can just give it away. That's why there's a lot of fraud relating to quit claim deeds, especially in Florida and states that only require one signature, because people are getting the elderly who are dopey to sign away their interest in real property, and they can do it legally via quit claim deed.
Well, I don't know what that means.
So in fairness to John R. Melendez, he did not need Osa Melendez's signature on the quit claim deed that he executed after he was served with our lawsuit.
Smooth operator.
That's his biggest tell, by the way, where he goes, I don't know. When he goes, I don't know after that, he knows exactly what he's looking at. What? And what? Right. Shout out to the 1800 watching in here.
1800. How funny is that? Just the last show, I think, I said how Devin and I would laugh when we watched the numbers go up significantly for his show to 1200. And then if they paid for service, I have no proof to say that they paid for 600 live views. They don't put them in straight away. They have them go in slowly. So you see it rise to 1800. And people are saying he probably buys more than 600. I have no proof that he buys any. But my belief was 600. Maybe I'm overestimating the popularity of that show. But either way, shout out to the 1800. This was from last night, I think.
Tonight. Thank you, everybody. Hit like if you don't mind, if you can. It's not going to cost you anything.
You don't have to ask the bots to hit like. They'll do it by themselves. There are no new viewers from what I see, according to the analytics, to that show.
And subscribe to.
Yesterday, I go to a bar/restaurant with the Vietnamese girl.
This was the Duke last night, and I have to say, despite all of our differences, he's the only show I can watch. He knows that. I love the Duke performing. I do. I don't agree with what he did privately, but I do love his performance.
Home, and then I decide I'm going to watch the Yankees play the White Sox. So I'm watching the game, and the Yankees are sucking fucking ass against the worst team in the goddamn league, the goddamn Chicago White Sox. Yankees are getting their fucking asses kicked. So I decide, well, let's just go to bed. I'll bring the computer, we'll throw it down. We fall asleep, we fool around a little bit, fall asleep. I am a crazy sleeper, and I kick the computer off accidentally, the bed, which is very high up. Don't think anything of it.
So I have a friend that works in Naples. The computer store where John left his computer, we're going through it yesterday and today. And the issue is he went through the history. John, you know that you were on Pornhub and there was no woman in, most likely, and he was watching Oriental porn. That's what he was doing according to his history. Now, that does not disprove the claim that he had an Oriental girl with him in the bed. But according to the history that I saw, based upon the data that is on his laptop, he was watching porn at the time. Does it prove or disprove that someone was in the bed? I don't know. But it looks like he was doing something else when the computer dropped from his lap.
It's not like I haven't done that before. Woke up this morning and I got myself a fear. The computer screen was cracked and inoperable. My brand new MacBook Pro. So I call a computer company out here in the Cape to see if they could fix my screen. Well, apparently the computer was too new, Rob. They could not fix the screen.
Oh, wow.
So, okay, now I got to call Mac. So there are two Mac stores which are somewhat nearby me. One is in Estero, which is not that close. It's about 30 minutes away. The screen to get it fixed, $748.
Which is absolutely ridiculous because the computer is only about $1,500. Now, the guy said he overcharged John a little bit. He couldn't go that high because he does work for Apple, and they do have a standard price. He could have gave him a discount if John had mentioned my name, but he didn't. But either way, that seems ridiculous that you're spending $760 for a computer that's only worth $1,500, and it's just a piece of glass. John, there are plenty other places that will replace that glass for $200 or $300.
I know. It's like half the price of the computer.
Yes. Again, they are shipping me my brand new computer with the brand new screen in 3 to 5 business days.
Oh, you're getting a brand new computer?
No, just a brand new screen.
Rob, here's one thing I have to criticize you on. You don't pay attention. A lot of times you're looking at your phone, and look, the title of this was very clear, and we all know what happened last night. The Duke got trolled by Rob Saul and a bunch of other guys. They were planning it. They were texting Rob, and Rob was implementing perfectly. Now, I don't think it was a thing to sabotage John's show like that guy Quad did. I don't like what Quad did. Quad could have got John's channel completely taken down, and then, look at this, John wouldn't have any income. Imagine if I'm in a situation where, hypothetically, you're suing John and you need to have him to have some income, and he has none. That's not the prank that Rob Saul pulled, but Rob was good at it. I'm going to get out of the way because you have to really watch Rob and his eyes and the phone as he pulls off a nice prank on John Ramirez. Now, I wouldn't do this if I was him, but he's an amateur, and I get that he wants to get John's attention, and he has all these people talking to him about it, but it wasn't funny, and it was really, really obvious.
Oh, okay. Oh, so
The
you did
computer's
pay.
brand new already.
Oh, okay.
I
So
fucked up a brand new computer. That's the Melendez story. What did I learn? Well, I learned I got to buy a computer, protective case on Amazon. So this way, these.
Look, there it goes. And John, I was hoping that you saw this because now his friends are starting to set him up with the old, oh, my phone ringer, I can't figure out how to turn my ringer off trick. And it was just very awkward, John. And I felt bad because obviously we can't communicate with each other. But either way, look at the eyes. Look at what he's doing. First of all, he's not paying attention to you. Second of all, he's really going here to set you up.
And I also learned if I'm going to bring a computer into bed, bring this one. My backup, not the brand new one.
Look at him, John. You're talking about a story. He just came on. He's only a minute or two in. And all his eyes are doing are looking at the phone saying, hey, are you ready to do the prank? Are you ready to prank John? And again, John does the pranking, Rob, not you. You're there as a co-host. You don't come in and prank the host.
New one stays on the computer desk.
There's no way he hears you, John. There's absolutely no way. Even if he wasn't sabotaging your show right now, he also can't pay attention to what you're saying.
That I bought and put together all by my lonesome, Mr. Saul.
Yeah, I mean that would be the wise decision, Mr. Melendez.
Yes.
No clue what you just said, John. And again, it just drags down your show. And you can't have people sabotaging you, even on small levels. I get he wasn't trying to harm you. He thought it would be funny if he had someone call in. If you don't know, that was Rob's big troll last night. He had people calling in. Now, it was kind of funny, but either way, I don't like him doing it to John because John's the star here. John's the Duke. You don't fuck with the Duke right on a show if he is kind enough to invite you on it.
And I had to make an executive decision. Now, did I have that 740 available? No.
This sent off red flags in my mind. Now, John's claiming he doesn't have $740. We know that he just got a transfer because we have access to his accounts of over $10,000. Now, the 21st is like the first in a urban area. The 21st is where all these YouTube grubbers look for their cash. Sometimes it transfers on the 22nd, and they start panicking too. Now, the Duke probably has run out of money. It's the 14th. Or is he transferring it away? That's my concern in all of this.
That's what plastic is for, Mr. Saul.
I know. Fake super chats don't pay the bills.
No. Although I don't have any fake super chats, thank God. I like the white.
And here we go. Here's Rob's big troll of the Duke.
Is that you?
No, it's not me.
Look at that, John. You should have picked up on the indicators that he was lying to you straight away. Look at this. Look at this face looking up, smiling, change in baseline body movement. He was lying to the Duke, right to his face. No, that's not me. Who else could it be, John? You know that's not your ringer.
It's not you.
No.
I'm surprised, John, you being from Long Island, can't pick up this type of prank and this type of sabotage of your show.
So who was it?
I don't know.
You can't tell he's lying there, Duke? You don't have to be a body motion expert like I am. Reading someone's body? What about their language? What about the change in tone? What about the fact that you know that that's not your phone?
It ain't me.
If it ain't you, John, then who do you think it is? And again, Rob, don't sabotage the guy's show by doing this. Look at that big smile on your face. Your friends are all laughing. I know that group that was texting you because I saw the text. Big smile. We're going to keep doing it.
I guess you're good to, let's see.
And I like it white. Yes, I like to make white as well. That's got to be you. It's not me.
John, how many times are they going to do it to you and you're not going to realize? And again, I know you're not in that mode. If you don't perform on this stage where people are looking at you, you may think that it's trivial, but it's not. John's trying to perform here, and this dope Rob, Rob, I like you. I'm just calling you dope in this sense. Don't do this. You did the same thing DG did. DG came in and sabotaged John's show. I know DG wasn't doing it out of malicious intent, but this is not funny. And look at that big smile on his face, John, because him and his friends are yucking it up because they're fucking with John's show.
Yeah, I don't know.
Is that you?
Yeah, something's going on with my computer here.
Well, you're getting trolled. You're getting trolled.
John, you knew it right there. All criticism being self-criticism. You knew. Your instincts tick over there, and you knew that you were getting trolled.
Yeah.
I mean, that's what happens. That's what these fucking guys do. Aren't you getting deliveries now?
I am. I am getting delivered.
Look at John Elwood. He's so happy because in addition to my lawsuit, there's another thing going, and someone made a claim that for some reason he was getting harassing deliveries from me. And I'm not going to say where he did it, but the funny thing is when someone makes a blatant lie like that, can you imagine all of us in here giving our money, and John knows it. There are plenty of evidence that my lawyers got where John says, Vince, I saw that you got $70 in Super Chats. I only got $30 in deliveries. Where's the difference? Can you imagine in good faith and without cracking any type of smile, he told someone that he was getting deliveries, free gifts. They're not deliveries, they're gifts, free gifts. And that was somehow harassing him. But then we have all the evidence of him begging for these gifts and using them in his show.
Why don't you tell everybody what deliveries?
So John wanted so bad for Rob to say that it was me sending this delivery to him. I don't know where Rob lives. Rob says he lives in or near Atlantic City. I don't know where Rob's address is. I never sent Rob anything in my life. Ever. From none of the money that we have. If it was something that we wanted to do, I don't think it would be funny. I don't see where we get any enjoyment out of it. We do it, John, per our agreement when you're on the air, not privately. That does nothing for us.
You got, Rob.
Well, yesterday I got...
But John thought that he was going to get Rob to say that I did it, and that would support his fake claim that he was somehow being harassed by free gifts.
a box of Noni's biscottis, and today I got a giant jar of Nutella.
All right. Now, usually but you didn't have to pay for them.
Oh, no, I'm not paying for biscottis or Nutella.
Yeah, so usually when I would get those kind of deliveries, I usually would know who it is because there's only one guy who would actually pay for them.
There was more than one guy. We're going to go through some of the examples, John Edward Melendez, but when you make a representation to intelligent people, you have to back it with actual evidence. So part of the other thing that I'm dealing with is the videos that the attorneys put together. Now, all the attorneys are laughing about what's going on. They became fans, believe it or not, even though I'm paying them. They became fans of the Dabbleverse and the shows, and they actually said the favorite part that they listened to was John and I together or John getting deliveries.
Did you send me something else, Spence?
No, I swear to God. I swear to you, I didn't.
All right, there's another.
Go get it. This is exciting. And by the way, make sure you show everyone. This is November 2023, according to the case file. What you get, but I did not send this.
Well, this is the
That I did send.
Gola. I don't know if it's Hitman Dan or another delivery. Oh, Vince, the guy had one tooth in his fucking mouth.
The attorneys were rolling when they heard this. And can you imagine, after all this, you're going to say that somehow you're being harassed with free gifts? Can you imagine being harassed with free gifts? In New York, harassment statutes are very clear. Harassment technically in New York is literally being punched in the face. There are a few other things. And again, get your own attorney for any of this. Never rely upon anything I say. This is a comedic show.
I swear to God, once, and I go, okay, is that for free or I have to pay for it? Oh, no, you got to pay for it. I go, yeah, I didn't order anything. Well, I don't understand that. And I go, well, I didn't order anything. He goes, well, then why?
And John conveniently left out the fact that a lot of people send them stuff. A lot of people don't pay for it, but there are people that actually do pay for certain things and have them delivered. I've never sent John anything ever unless we paid for it.
This is the right address, right? I go, yeah. I go, look, I'm a celebrity with the one tooth. All I see is one tooth, Vincent. He goes, you're a celebrity? I'm gonna fucking kill you. Vince, I'm gonna fucking kill you. Hold on, I was just jerking off. What do you want? Water? What the fuck is water?
Some fucking beer.
Who the fuck thinks I want water?
You stuttering?
Yeah, I got my own water. What's your name?
Brandon.
Brandon, I hope you tipped you, because I'm not gonna.
No problem.
Good.
No problem, buddy.
We always tip the drivers for John and pay for anything. And of course, John and I worked this out beforehand. And the fact is, he actually made a claim, and I can't say where or when, but allegedly he made a claim saying that he was being harassed with free gifts.
You having a good day?
Yeah, it was until you got here. Just leave it there.
God damn, John, look at those chicken arms. Now, again, I don't like to criticize someone's physical attributes, but John, you're looking great now compared to back then. This is only November 2023, and god damn it, I can't believe how great his arms look in just that little working out that he does.
Oh, I need you. All right, hold on. There's all the shrink wrap that you can't probably see because it's all green. There's the beer from Vince. There's my driver's license.
John, you better hope no one actually sees this. If you actually did make a claim, I don't know if it's true or not, that for some reason you didn't want these deliveries.
And so I go to these shows not just to laugh, which
all right, hold on thought. Come on in. Is this another delivery?
Yes, sir.
What is it?
Some highlights.
Oh, Briskies? Yes, all right, hold on, Bri.
Well, I'm not even touching this line.
You gotta have priorities, boy.
Yeah, I guess you gotta have your priorities, Richard.
Do you know how hard it is to make that political show entertaining? And you think this little weasel would say thank you for doing this? Thank you for your fans for supporting me. Thank you for helping my show grow. John, your show has grown tremendously since I've been involved. Tremendously. Remember Carl said I would be the downfall of the Dabbleverse. I'm the worst in the Dabbleverse by giving you free gifts. And look how much great content comes out of it.
Is very, very generous when you're hanging out with John. Holy shit, Miller High Life. So that's one of the reasons why we enjoy our time with John.
Johnny boy, you better hope they don't see this. I mean, you better hope that you didn't make a claim somehow that this was bothering you.
Miller High Life. Really?
Yeah. Yes,
that reminds me of like 19.
Come on in.
19.
Come on in. I don't even remember this. John's just inviting the delivery people, and he doesn't even know if it's someone that's there to kill him.
76. That's.
No, I didn't order anything.
You didn't order anything?
No. Did they pay for it?
No.
Yeah, don't worry about it. Get out of here. Thank you.
Hey now.
This is my life, Brian.
Yes.
This is a crazy thing that happened.
You better hope, John Edward, that no one sees that, or people that you made a false claim to. If you did, I don't know if it's true or not. They don't see any of this.
Last night. So Vince the lawyer is funding John's entire operation right now, and not just monetarily. All of John's bits, all of his clips that he's playing, he's getting all of them from Vince. And at a certain point, John is running out of beer, and he's very concerned that he's going to run out of beer.
I didn't remember seeing this one.
Because usually during the show, someone delivers beer.
And this is only a few months ago.
Beer to him from Vince. John's panicking, and he makes a phone call to Vince on his show.
Vince.
Yeah.
Come on the show.
That is me.
I'm at the gym.
All right, did you order me beer or not?
Yeah, that's this.
How come I go to the gym every day and I don't see any of the gains that John Edward sees?
Supposed to be there by now.
All right, because I was going to go, because I'm about to call Postmates.
They're outside, I think.
Yeah, but they haven't knocked.
Uh-oh, Johnny. I didn't even see this one. So you're calling me asking where the deliveries are. The deliveries which you claim, I guess, harass you? This is not good for John Edward Melendez. Maybe he's faking all this. Maybe, right? We said there's fact and fiction. Maybe he's faking this, but I wouldn't make a claim if I had this out there. And you have Carl who does his research. His hair don't look that great there, but he does his research. This is during the time you claim you're being harassed?
You didn't get a delivery like 20 minutes ago either?
No, nothing. Nada.
Maybe it's at the door.
Yeah, but they need my driver's license.
This guy has no shame at all.
No.
He's doing this. This is a conversation you should be having off air. Talking to your one friend who buys you beer every day and asking where the fuck is the beer.
Instead he's really irritated.
Yeah.
Hey, Vince, I guess you ordered me something.
I did?
I guess so.
Check the name. It wasn't me.
Really?
Yeah.
All right. Hello? Hello?
Get it.
Oh. Well, don't lie, Vince. It has to be you. Why do you lie, Vince?
Seriously, John, check the name.
Yeah. Hi. Are you shuttering John? Yeah. I'm shuttering John, yes.
Yes, if you're shuttering John. A couple of the fans sometimes would text me and tell me that they were going to send them things, and I always said to everyone, don't send it unless he wants it, but if you're going to send him gifts, make sure you prepay them.
I'm shuttering. Who's this from?
I have no idea, but it's what it
Smells like food. Where's it from? 7-Eleven. All right, thank you. Is there alcohol in it?
Yes.
Oh, okay. Yeah, you know, I'm the world famous Shuttering John.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's what I asked.
Yeah, I built shutters.
Okay.
All right, thanks, buddy. I gotta build some more. I gotta build some more shutters.
Okay.
All right.
Have a good one.
You too. Hey, Vince, you should try and get him to at least pronounce my name correctly.
That wasn't from me, though. Who did it say it was from?
He didn't say. I don't even
Okay.
care. Who cares?
Yeah.
People want to spend money.
Well, at least can we see what it is?
No, because I don't even know if it could be a pile of shit for all I know. What is her biggest physical flaw? Cellulite, flabby arms.
Dude, don't talk about Carl's wife like that. I told... No, I'm serious. I told Julie I don't like hearing things like that because she's not really in this Dabbleverse, so it's not fair to you to attack her.
Yes, she is.
You know what I was thinking too? I don't know. I never told anyone. I have a weird attraction towards Carl's wife. For some reason, her... whatever she does and like whatever her look is, I'm attracted to that type. I never privately told Carl that. And Carl, you should know where John and I are from. This is a supreme compliment any guy can give to someone who's married to a woman. Now, we know that Army Major didn't take it the way we thought he would. And John twisted that around when I said that I thought Army Major's wife. But I do find Carl's wife very attractive. This is just my personal taste. I know John attacks her. He attacks the newspayer's wife. And now he's even attacking Gina. I mean, Gina's a perfect-looking woman. She grew out those bangs, listened to exactly what I said. Less foundation. You don't need so much makeup. Guys like it natural, but don't cut your bangs. Again, girls, you're out there. I know we have a lot of women that listen to this show. If you're looking at your hair right now and your bangs are cut, don't justify it. It's okay that you did it. I don't agree with it. Let them grow.
You think so?
She was on Carl's show, trashing me. You didn't send me the TV. You lied about the TV. You gave it to somebody else, so fuck off. TV's on the way, right? It's been on the way for 2 weeks, Vinny. 2 weeks. You've been fucking hanging this TV over my head. Oh, I just gotta go get the box. I gotta get the packaging. Okay, that was last week. Where is it? You still haven't sent it, did you? So take the TV and stick it up your fucking ass.
I'm paying a lot of money for these attorneys to go through these videos, and this is their edit. And I want to criticize them a little bit. One, don't download this from the Vince the Lawyer channel because that watermark comes on. You probably got it from another channel maybe. But either way, you could have got rid of that. You could have zoomed in more because I'm having a hard time reading this. I get that the audience that you're going to is going to have the ability to rewind and see this. And yes, this clearly disproves any claim that John was somehow being harassed with free gifts or John didn't know that this was for a legitimate business reason between the two of us. But either way, I would like a better editing job. I know that they're just dopey attorneys, but they could figure out how to edit this better.
Hey, Devin. Hey, Alexander.
Well, I know you told me who that person was, but
An old friend of mine.
Yeah.
Oh, that hurts a little bit. An old friend of John Edward Melendez. But again, we're back to Rob Saul punking John last night live on his show with something that's so obvious, John. I'm so disappointed in you just as a Long Islander. Casey wouldn't have fell for this. You know Hitman Dan wouldn't have fell for this, but you fell for this? A guy from Pennsylvania? or Philadelphia?
One person did tell me in a chat on my show that they were going to send me biscottis because someone was.
Uh-oh, John. There goes your whole theory that somehow I'm harassing even your guests and your friends with free gifts, free biscotti. I never bought a biscotti in my life.
Putting there, and it wasn't to the person you're talking about. So I don't know if they sent the Nutella too the next day, but
yeah. So anyway, so then I
yeah, let's change the subject quickly.
you have to have like, especially with work stuff. There's like
turn that goddamn thing off.
Yeah, the phone is off, but now it's ringing through my computer.
Goddamn pledge pin on your uniform.
John, I know you're trying to make light of it. And again, John's being professional here. He's sort of joking around when he's saying, turn that goddamn thing off, but he's being real here. And we're going to believe that Rob Saul doesn't know how to turn his ringer off, John?
But
look at that big evil smile. He knows because there was a text group texting him exactly what to do.
Yeah, so and then there's like stuff at work that where you have to have it. It's like
one I wrote to him was, yo, man, in January 29th, 2015.
Oh, wow.
And he writes, what's up, bro?
What gonna watch me work? He wants me to serve him. And Jesus Christ, how do I get this fucking phone off my MacBook? Jesus. Around and get your well, first of all, we don't sell that garbage.
Jesus, Rob.
I know. It's the same person. It's somebody about KC and stuff.
All you got to do is go to the conversation on the top and block the person. So I can sign it.
All right, I just blocked the number, but it's calling now. All right, I was just
look at the eyes on it. I'm going to stop it. But you got to look at John. Don't fall for this bullshit ever. It's ridiculous that you would ever believe that he was telling the truth here. He's not. He's clearly lying to you. Clearly.
I think
these guys, because they don't have lives.
I know.
Shit show. Thanks for the $2. Wait, Muttering Jay's back in my corner?
No.
John wishes that he can get Muttering Jay back in his corner. He's so hoping, and I guess Rob had said something about it, that the fact that maybe Muttering Jay would come back to John Aaron Melendez. Let's see.
I think he's talking about me. He just worded it wrong. Yeah, Muttering John. I've been trying to call him out. I'm trying to get him with libel and.
Yeah, that's another thing too. I am disappointed in Muttering Jay in terms of the joke, or even if he's serious about the whole Rob Saul dog love thing. I said it last week. It's not funny. All right, you made the joke. It's all right. It's funny for a little bit, but then move on from it.
Defamation, but he won't admit it. He'll just keep saying dog love, and I'm like, well, what do you mean by dog love? Saying the slanderous things, but Muttering John, I guess he's smarter than a lot of these trolls because he knows that he's the one posting about it every day.
Now John's thinking, because he knows he could potentially get out of something if he can prove that I am Muttering Jay. I said it to him privately. I said it to him publicly. I even offered Carl $125,000, which the offer's still on the table if he wants it. $125,000, prove that I'm the Muttering Jay on Twitter. That I ever had any control over the guy or girl, or any control of what was written out of that Muttering Jay account. And John, when Carl didn't have any proof, you should have known that at least at a minimal I wasn't, but you should never make any representations that I was.
He won't say
what I'll say it again, and
actually means,
I'll say it again. Muttering Jay done some bad things to me. Whoever he is, I mean, Lady K and Shitwayer, they
see the beauty of law when we stick to it. It does have some form of civilization in terms of keeping us civilized when we have a dispute. Look at John now. No longer is he saying that Vince and Bessie is Muttering Jay. He's not saying that anymore because of that potential and the actual legal ramification of doing so. I don't go and harm him. I don't attack him. I don't do anything illegal. We work it out, resolve it through the courts. And that's the way it's going to go. There is no settlement yet. Nothing. And there will be nothing where there is no compensation. I'd rather lose. But I offered John, probably as a mistake, the kindness of my heart so that you don't have to pay your attorneys, pay the settlement, and get it done. Now, you probably can't afford it, maybe, but when you offer nothing, then we move forward with adding the other defendants because I have no choice. That's what I legally have to do. The time limits for defamation claims are very small.
They had 99.9% proof it was a certain person that we both know, and they said it was him, and they said they could prove.
Well, you better damn make sure when you make a public representation, this goes hypothetically for anybody, make sure you can confirm the identification. Make sure, not 99.9, 100%. I understand what John's saying. But in a hypothetical situation, if you were going to make a false statement knowingly about someone, you better make goddamn sure that it's true. He's relying upon Carl and Shuli's public entertainment opinion, not private opinion, entertainment opinion. And then he defamed me privately and publicly. Most importantly, publicly. That's the key issue, John Edward Melendez. You can't do that.
That it was him. I don't know who he is, but, you know.
Well, the person they said it was, I mean, I had many people message me when Muttering John, and they said it was a certain person who.
That's me that they're talking about. You guys are such babies. Rob, I like you a lot. I respect you, but you can't go around not saying my name. John could say my name. There's no legal ramification for saying my name. It makes it annoying for the audience. We don't know who the hell generally you're talking about.
I had on my show recently, and they said, listen, Muttering John is this person. All you have to do is be nice to him and say you like him, and he's going to back off because it's this person. This person has come on my show. They still continually to go on their show and praise not only you, even though what's going on is not good, but in praising me. So it's obviously not this person.
Uh-oh, John. John doesn't want to hear that, Rob. I'm surprised he didn't throw you off for that. And I'm not praising you guys for no reason. This is a news reporting agency. I'm obligated to report the news. That's it. We're journalists here. We report the news. If you're bad, we're going to report that you're bad. If you're good, we're going to report that you're good.
Well, I don't know. You know, I still don't know, but Lady K and Shitway said they had proof, but I don't know. I have no idea. All I know is Muttering Jay.
Now it sounds like John doesn't know. He don't know nothing.
Did contact the school, and I did get terminated. And I had to.
Indicators going all up. Now, John Edward is cunning. You may not think he's smart, but he's cunning. Listen closely to the semantics of what he's saying. Now he's backtracking and saying he did get terminated. But does he represent here that he got terminated because of what Muttering Jay posted on Twitter? Could it be that John got terminated, if it's true, because of something that John posted on Twitter? Listen carefully here, because John's making a distinction. I don't know if he's doing it consciously, intentionally, or subconsciously, but there is a huge, huge distinction for John Edward Melendez.
All I know is Muttering Jay did contact the school, and I did get terminated.
Listen to that. So I did get terminated. He contacted the school. John doesn't say the causation of his termination was because of the contact. Remember, now all of a sudden John's backtracking because he told a certain panel, I can't get into that he wasn't fired or that he was fired. And we had proof. And whenever my attorneys give any proof to what John's claims are, he then backtracks and says the opposite, which is funny. I mean, they all laugh about it, but still my life on the line. I don't think it's funny at all. I take it very seriously what is going on. Super seriously. And don't ever forget that. Super seriously. So John Edward Melendez now is making the claim that Muttering Jay, whoever that person is, contacted his school, but he doesn't say that's why he was terminated.
And I had to appeal and then get my license, not a license, my certification renewed.
John thinks he could talk his way out of it. Talk his way out of it. I wonder where that's from. But we know that there will be documentation if and when there is discovery to tell us exactly why he was terminated. If he's going to go down with the ship with this argument, and it wasn't Muttering Jay that caused his termination. If it wasn't Muttering Jay, then he's in even more issue because he could resolve this now for a hell of a lot less than when we go forward. The number doesn't go down as we proceed through this. The number goes up. The more time and effort my attorneys need to put on this, the more my number goes up. But if you come to those attorneys and say, let's squash it, or I have a counterclaim, I expect nothing less than a counterclaim. But I'm doing you a favor here and saying, don't spend the money on the attorney, spend it on trying to get this resolved. If you need a payment plan, we'll do the payment plan. If you got to transfer over assets in terms of your show, then that's what it's got to be. But if you come with nothing, you will get nothing.
But that's a fact. You know, I mean,
Jack.
They contacted the school.
See how he keeps saying they contacted the school, and look how he's getting really agitated. Again, these are all indicators. Perhaps Muttering Jay's Twitter post got him terminated. But if you look at the post, it doesn't say something that's false in theory. I don't know exactly what the validity is of even the post, because I don't even know what the post he's really referring to right there. But either way, you better make sure that the causation for your termination was that exact post. Don't start representing to other people, because I'm not going to take it lightly. Neither will they.
That is a fact.
Yeah. Well, obviously. I mean, people were talking about that.
Why don't you just tell everyone why you were terminated, if you really were? Again, you're not obligated to right now, and Discovery you will be. But why don't you just say it? You're going around thinking that we don't understand the semantics of what you're saying.
Forever, you know, just...
so, you know,
that's what they do.
There it goes, Rob. You got to just fucking...
Now, John, as you can see, he's looking at his phone. All his friends are like, all right, now we're both going to call in. See, there's two different rings going on now. He's turning up the volume on the ringer.
Now they're just calling from other numbers.
Yeah, turn off the sound on your computer.
I've just never had this problem before, John.
I did.
John, how are you not detecting this? I'm disappointed in you as a Long Islander. As a strong Islander. You don't detect this bullshit right now?
Mike B, thanks for the 5. The Apple Store needs to do the right thing by the Duke. Thank you.
And I agree with Mike V. And Mike V has always been a good supporter of the community. And I like people that do support these small communities to get them growing.
Already.
The Duke's future castle with a refrigerator box.
Refrigerator.
That sigh gets me all the time. And my God, Rob, despite your trying to sabotage the Duke show, when you do the I'd laugh so hard. I was in the shower naked when I heard this, and I was laughing my ass off. Now that's the real one. See, I can turn the page on different things. When they attack me, fine. But Rob, you're doing great here, but don't sabotage the Duke show. That's up to him. Now, I don't think he's going to forgive you with this one. Me being on your show, he forgave, but you can't do this. And I know you're going to lie to him and say that you weren't doing this intentionally, but you know how to turn a ringer off.
And then you begging for grown men for stuff online. Jesus Christ. I'm sorry, John. I got to figure out this.
Turn off Google. Turn off your Google.
I'm doing it through Google Chrome. I mean, this is how I do it.
Go to your settings and turn off the volume to the.
How do I do that?
Bo Beardington, I really appreciate 99-cent super sticker.
Go to your settings and turn off the volume.
I'm in
to
Google.
The Mac speaker. Turn your Mac speakers off.
Yeah, but what it is I have everything set up to my soundboard. So when I do that, I got to figure out how to just turn off this, because otherwise then I have no sound. If you turn off your speakers, I can't hear you. Everything is plugged into my computer.
But you're plugged in to your headphones, so you're not.
My headphones are plugged into my soundboard, which is everything my computer.
But you don't need the speakers to be off. My PI tells me you're making up with VTL.
And believe it or not, John Aaron Melendez was able to solve the issue, at least what they thought. Again, Penis Wrinkle 12 claims to live in Cape Coral, claims to have the Cape Meanie tapes. We have all the Cape Meanie tapes, and they will be played on Saturday. If I'm up in NerdCon 2, I'll let you know on Friday. If I'm not, I'll go on one of the shows that's pirating the actual videos. Don't pay for it. You can do whatever you want, but I will try and get it on one of the shows where I can comment on. I think that guy Kevin's doing it, but I'm going to pay for it.
Is it true? I don't know. No comment. What's so funny, Rob?
Nothing.
No, what are you lying about? What are you laughing about?
John, you hear what you did, that Freudian slip? What are you lying about? You see what he's doing. The guy's fucking sabotaging you right before your eyes, and I'm so disappointed you're not able to detect it.
I was going to say something, but I'm not going to talk about that person right now.
All right, good.
You know.
And Rob, if you're going to say something about me, just say it. Whether it's negative, positive, doesn't matter to me, but don't ruin the show by saying, I was going to say something. No, just say it. I love you guys together, but don't be restricted when you're performing. If you have to say something negative about me, my kids, Lori, whoever, say it.
Son, daughter. Oh, this guy's making fun of my kid. Bitches called John Harry Potter the way he got Hogwarts.
Hogwarts! Oh my
And this is kind of sad too. If you recall, John Edward and I, one of our famous bits is when we would laugh hysterically at the dues payers jokes. But yeah, it hurts a little bit. 862, go ahead.
Hey, Vincenzo.
How you doing?
It's Mommy. Say hi. You're so rude. Hello. You haven't mentioned me going to Rochester, and I don't know if you forgot.
Well, I have to see if there's room in the box truck. I'm presuming that you're not that big where we wouldn't have enough room, but I am not 100% going. These, I don't even want to check my text, but they're backtracking on me. So if we go, any fan that's along the route is invited to come with us. Because Casey did get a box truck.
Okay. That's all I want to make sure.
Yeah, you're in. Anyone that compliments me to get my wife jealous, you're definitely in. So 100%
How did
no.
it work? Did it work?
Not really. I mean, they still call me Downs. Here, talk to Shuli.
Vince, it's me, Shuli.
Oh my gosh, Shuli, my favorite.
Are you coming to NerdCon with Vince?
I was thinking about it, but what are you doing right now?
I just got high.
All right, thanks for the calls, everybody. So we have the dues payer going up there. Is he going to bully me when I get there? Is he going to demand that Vince can't go in the green room? I don't know. Thank you for the super chat. Legally, can SJ stop the tapes from being played? Absolutely not. No way can he stop those tapes. Here's the thing. Don't rely upon my opinion for legal advice. Get your own attorney. But in California, there has never been a case where a private citizen located in a one-party consent state was ever prosecuted for recording. Because the whole fundamental issue of our legal system is the separation of federal and state and the separation of powers by state. It gets really, really complex. It would be very interesting. In fact, this case could go to the Supreme Court of the United States, Melendez v. Meany, if there ever was one, to determine for once and for all, which law would apply. Would California law apply or would New York law apply? But I know for certain that California has exceptions to the eavesdropping statute. One of the exceptions is you're doing it because you're being harassed. 2, you're doing it because of potential extortion, which we know occurred. And then 3rd, if there is any type of alleged bodily injury, felonious bodily injury, meaning did John ever threaten someone? Well, we heard it. Assuming those tapes are real, and this is my legal opinion, there's no issue. You have an exception on the California. Then you have to apply. Then you have to figure out which state law applies. Then you have to have a connection to California to be subject to California law. What does that mean? You have to live in California, do business in California. All these other cases dealt with businesses that were clearly doing business in California. I don't know if Kate Meany has any connection to California. I know I don't. I'm pretty sure the dues payer doesn't. Carl doesn't. So that's my legal opinion. Do not rely upon it. Get your own attorney for any legal questions, including whether those tapes would be legal to be played, republicized. It's all legal questions that you got to ask your own attorney for that. Rob Saul is absolutely awful. SJ was hard to watch before, but now it's impossible. I disagree. I think Rob is great. I don't like the fact that he went behind behind John Edward Melendez's back and did this. This was an outrageous, despicable act by Rob. I still like you. I still will meet you at Caesars or the Hard Rock, whichever. But either way, I don't like what you did here. to the Duke. I mean, he's trying to laugh it off, but enough is enough.
John. He's going to turn. I know, and everybody said I was going to turn.
Yeah, and Jay Phoenix is telling you Rob's trolling you. I don't like to use that word trolling. I think Rob thinks this is funny. This is clearly planned by him. And don't lie to the Duke and don't interrupt his show. He doesn't need you to do that.
Like muttering John, oh, he's got to be careful. He's got to be careful with Rob Saul. And he's like, oh, you're not going to take my advice from Rob Saul?
John's not listening to anything he's saying.
I'm turning on you. I'm going to post awful shit about you and threaten to release private conversation.
Yep, that's what they do. That's what they do. Hell hath no fury that a muttering Jay scorned.
Yes.
I am Dr. Remulak Kelneres. Hell hath no fury than a muttering scorned. Who's texting you?
Yeah, look at this. John, John knows actually. I know John is smarter than this bullshit. I know John's not going to fall for the bullshit now that Rob's going to say, oh, that was all just pre-planned. That was just a joke. Or he was getting trolled himself, as if he doesn't know how to turn off the ringer on his phone.
Somebody, a good friend of both of ours, but they sent me like 30 messages in a row saying, are you trolling John? And I'm like, no, I'm really having a problem with people trolling me. And I guess they think I'm trolling you with all these like live calls coming through.
It's happened to me.
It's never happened. I've been doing live shows. I've been doing John's show, but I'm like, where's John? Where's John? But I said, John's sleeping, but John will eventually.
John, look at all those indicators of deception. Even we talked about, but the grooming aspect that your brain goes through when you are stressed from lying.
It's never happened. I've been doing live shows. I've been doing John's show, but I'm like, where's John? Where's John? But I said, John's sleeping, but
I'm in the way. But right there, Johnny boy.
John will eventually come on the show, but
I will.
It's not.
I will.
I'm
hey,
not.
Rob, how many subs do you need to get monetized? 1,000, right? Or is it 500?
It's that. I think it's that. But I have the subs. I just need the watch hours, and I'm just catching up because I haven't done shows in so long.
And I went on Rob's show with partially the intent to help the guy out. I know that I have a big following. I know that. They don't want to watch me live and give me the numbers, but I know eventually they'll come and you will get the watch hours.
So I've been doing them every night now, and I'm like right there on the cusp. It's like a week or two behind for each day, but like I think
what he's talking about is you need to have 4,000 or 3,000 watch hours. 4,000 for what he's talking about. Watch hours meaning how many hours of total watch of all his videos is there, and he's right there. He's probably at 3,800. But I know that when I went on there, it was a 3-hour show. It's going to put him over
once I get caught up with these the days of the.
And what he's talking about is the algorithm. No, sorry, the calculation by YouTube is delayed by 2 days. So today he'll have definitely all the time and watch hours from my appearance.
I've done these shows, and even with the he who shall not be named that came on the show,
me,
we had huge numbers that night. So
John Edward Melendez does not want to hear that. And if I know my John Edward Melendez, now I did watch this before, but I said this privately to myself. Well, if I go on, it'll be a lot bigger.
When it catches up with that, I think we'll eventually be caught up to the watch hours.
Well, when I come on, you'll have better numbers than that.
And I know I've seen that before, but I said it right before he said that's how in tune I am with John Edward Melendez. In tune when he lies, what he's going to do generally. I have a good basis. I never thought, and I was wrong, when it comes to him being a little slippery little rattlesnake behind my back, but I'm dealing with that privately. But I knew John Edward Melendez was going to say that.
Well, let's do it then. Let's do it.
All right. With that, Wednesday's show is coming to a conclusion. Friday, if I'm here, most likely that will mean that I am not going up to NerdCon and that I will be here. But if I go, anyone that can fit in KC's box truck is invited. And that's a serious invite as long as you're on. He said we're taking, $495. That's Long Island. 80 to 380 to 81. 80, 380, or 81. We have to pick up Phil. Phil's about 25 minutes outside of Syracuse. But either way, and then we're stopping at Turning Stone, which is, I think Casey said, about an hour from Rochester. So NerdCon is going down. If I don't go, then we're going to figure out where they're broadcasting it, and we can comment on it, because we really need to hear all the tapes. It's going to be fun. I've listened to every single minute of them, and they're good. They really are good. 619, go ahead.
Vince, you have a really cute laugh, and I'm wondering, you emanate a really erotic energy. Do guys hit on you a lot?
No, not really.
Oh, I'm surprised to hear that.
Are you going to NerdCon too?
Only if you're going.
I was going to say, I'll give you a hando in the back if I do make it there, if we can get into the green room. Do you think the douche payer is going to bully me and not allow me back there?
The douche payer is a baby. He is going to hide from you. He's going to tell other people to not allow you back there. But if you stick with me, I think I can get you back there.
Back somewhere, at least. I know one thing. The douche payer will not hide from me. He bullies me. He fucking bullies me. I'm not joking at all. He would not hide from me, but he would definitely say, don't allow Vince back there. I even hear Carl. I mean, you can interpret what Carl's saying there. The backstage is only for performance. Bullshit. Walk right back there. I don't give a fuck. They kick me out, then I get to go home early. What am I going to really miss? And I can just watch it. That's if I go. I mean, it's NerdCon. Those nerds you can easily muscle around. I like being there because you do feel tough being amongst all us nerds, especially if I had Casey there too. So either way, I'll see everyone back here on Friday. If we don't go up to NerdCon, I'll send out a message somehow. If you're along the route, you're more than welcome to drive up with us. We're going in the green room if we go. If we go. And I know the douche payer is probably going to be physically agitated and will come after me, but I'm not sitting in with the regular nerds. I want to be in the back with the real nerds. Carl Heberger, H-E-B something, and the douche payer and Bob and Anthony and everyone else. All right, I'll see everyone back here on Friday. Hanging with Vince. Are you in? Compromisable?
Compromisable.
All right, see you Friday. It'll be casual Friday. All right, take it away, douche payer. Women do go crazy for a sharp dressed man. Douche payer, get a better outfit for this year. Please, please, please. It will help your whole overall performance, assuming you want to do it.